tattooed his face. He's like, fuck you. That's what that is. That's I don't care what you think. You're going to take me out anyway, then I'm going to do it my way. He's fighting. We need to support him because what he's talking about and what will be revealed next year, it's a 3 cycle with him. So there's health issues, which we know from the news. It's not necessarily a psychic thing, but there are health issues with him that are going to come up in the next wave of 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and on we go to 3 years. If he makes it past the 3 years, then on we go to 3 years. If he makes it past the 3 years, then meaning doesn't die of a drug overdose that they try to tell you was because he had such a big problem. I'm not saying he doesn't have a problem. Childhood, keep this in mind, people. You have a kid that's a drug addict. You have a kid that has experienced trauma. Nobody is out there shooting up, smoking meth, or doing anything because it feels that good. That's a misnomer. It is trauma on an emotional level, okay? The other thing is, it's really easy to say, look, the drug addict died. What are the culpabilities of the people around the scapegoat? Because the scapegoat or sensitive child or black sheep of the family is the one that always gets targeted. Look, they're crazy. Look over there, crazy child. And then we keep the appearance of superiority with this. This is all narcissistic behavior, but it goes back to a different level on an energy level, metaphysical. It is vampire behavior. It is behavior of energetic stealing, energetic siphoning people's life force. We have a lot of entities coming onto this planet, but a lot of people allow deities, call them what you want, call them whatever the hell you want, but it is factual. They let energy into their body to help them move in a different way. When you let that energy in, it's like letting strangers into your front door. You really don't know what you're letting in. And that energy can start to take over what's going on in your life. It can start to do that. So this is what's been going on in his particular family circumstance. I feel like I have to say that he needs to elevate and he needs to raise his energy because he's being bound right now. He's being sucked right down. There's a sense of loss. That's why he's getting sicker. It's like being in a narcissistic relationship, covert or overt. You get sick because the other person is stealing your energy. This is what this is about. So we need to bring a truth movement, not the truther movement, but a truth of energy, a truth of behavior. People, say what you mean, communicate. No one's communicating with this young man. He's communicating on his own and in a Sag fashion. If you look at Sagittariuses, they're the ones that wear the purple suspenders. They're the ones that are, quite literally speaking their mind in a strange way. The other ones that will tell you stuff. This kid is trying to do that and can't do that. He can't do it because he's being squashed. So the energy, we need to focus on him, but I am particularly worried about him after these eclipses in January. The next 6 months, I'm talking strictly psychically here. Within the next 6 months, I'm seeing the energy shift with him. He's stable now, meaning they've got him where they want him. In other words, he's not a threat. He's not a this, he's not a that. But once he starts to get better and speak up again, watch for them to say he's a drug addict. Look what's happening, this drug addict, because it's going to be a problem. And if he dies of a drug overdose, remember this, he's not the one at fault. They got rid of him. It is a way, I can see his brain right now. He has a lot of people talking in his head, and it's not from drugs. These are energies around him targeting him. It's like gang stalking. I know that's a modern day term. It's energetic stalking from energies outside of the physical realm on the astral realm that target individuals in order to get them to do what they want them to do with thoughts. So by putting negative thoughts in your head, you tend to react. And if you are at all sensitive, and this boy is sensitive, if you are sensitive, if you are empathic to your environment, you are going to do what the voices tell you to do because you think it's your voices. It's not. It's outside of yourself. So with Aaron Carter, I'm worried for the next 6 months with him. So I'm going to keep basically hoping that he elevates himself so that this doesn't continue to happen for him, and then he's able to step up and speak his truth. Next year is the most erratic and crazy year, so don't be surprised if things that you heard this young man say actually come into light and are spoken over here. We need to actually step up and pay attention. Nobody's doing that because they actually want to do it. He's trying to get us to listen. We're not listening. Aaron Carter